Hello everyone and welcome to a special one-shot we're going to be doing on the channel. This is a bonus episode outside of our normal publishing schedule. I was reached out to by the developers of Soulstone Survivors with the opportunity to show this off. So do note that this key was provided so I could do a quick review, but I'm not being paid for this. So you're going to get my proper opinion on the game, its mechanics, aesthetic, and all of that. Now, I'm sure you've all seen in the market as a new fad takes off and clone after clone after clone game gets released. Looking at Slay the Spire as one example, and Survivors, or Vampire Survivors, kicked off the bullet heaven / hell / survival genre, and I wasn't planning on really playing any of these games because they look entertaining, but I'm not sure that they're particularly entertaining to watch. Except Soulstone Survivors takes that mechanic and moves it in a slightly different direction. We're going to spend a little bit of time just having a look at it. Bear in mind that it's going to be going into early access on the 7th of November. At least that's the current plan. This is being recorded on the 3rd, so it's a day before the embargo releases. There's still time for them to do patches and modifications, bear that in mind. But they've combined the Survivors style gameplay with roguelike progression, and that in itself is interesting to me, with multiple characters that you can unlock, with weapons that you can upgrade. The rune system is going to be coming soon. Skill trees for your characters. There's so many different things. We're going to hop in and we're going to see how the game plays. So we start off with the Barbarian, who has a bit more health than normal, more critical damage chance, and more cast frequency and more move speed. As we go, in fact, let's go back very quickly. As we go through different areas, we can pick up copper, topaz. Other areas have got different materials, and those are used in the various upgrades via blacksmith, I'm assuming, and probably for the rune system as well. But certainly we need to be picking up minor soul stones from regular mobs. It's going to be good. Now, the character should attack automatically, so it's really going to be a case of deciding our facing, running around, avoiding damage from the mobs, and grabbing the bits. So we've got a couple of bits of topaz there, and some minor soul stones. Up in the top right, over here, we have our objectives, and a time counter. Down the bottom is our experience bar, and as we gain levels, as with most Survivors games, we'll have different modifiers that can appear. It looks like running into the mobs slows us down. It doesn't necessarily damage us. Okay, here is our first mob. I think block power is a good choice. Damage modifier, but slows us down or increases maximum health by 15. I think we're going to go with block power. Let's be a little bit more survivable. And this is giving us a lot of those yellow crystals and the minor soul stones, but I'm looking for resources as well. Maybe we should move away from this corner. Ooh, active skills. So these will get cast automatically. We also have a dash, which I'll show you in a moment. Creates void at a random position that pulls in enemies. Okay, applying Doom. Doom causes 240 damage after 5 seconds. Okay. But if it gets more than the target has health, it'll instantly execute them. Or we can do a much faster bleed. Or we can do a regular suction bomb. Let's do a regular suction bomb. So now it actually matters where I'm aiming. Right, let's get in and try and get some of these bonuses. Ah, there's a resource thing. Actually, 2 have appeared right now. Oh, and a big mob. Okay, we're going after you, mate. He's right in the corner, though. Vicious strikes. 100% chance to deal critical strike on enemies at full health. Yeah, we definitely want that. Right, now we can actually get in close on this guy. And, geez, we're getting so much experience. Increases critical damage modifier by an additional 12%. That seems smart, given what we've already got. I mean, that's upped our initial damage from 400 to 466. Could summon a totem. Applying hemorrhage. For every need to the target move, they would take extra damage. Increasing our movement speed by 20%. Ooh, and cast frequency. Periodically, that's going to make us fast. It's got a long cooldown, but that could be very handy. Now, each of the skill types has got these modifiers on it, so I'm sure we're going to be able to adjust them. Let's do shadow spikes, actually. Cool, we got the big guy down. And I think at this point we'll go for venomous. So we're really mixing and matching. I think that was our shadow spikes that just ran through. At this point, resilient would give us an additional 24 block. I like the idea of multicast, but resilient is a rare one. Right, let's dodge around a little bit. It's another one of those big guys. Okay. So, seeing Shockwave token, Chaos Bomb, throw a Chaos Bomb in an area in front of you, causing a random amount of damage between 1 and 700. So that average is 350, and applies a random powerful negative effect. It's probably a bit too inconsistent. Let's go for Bomb Barrage. That Bomb Barrage is a big old cluster bomb. Oh god. Okay, first boss has appeared. There he is. We're going to want to be keeping away from him while still trying to get resources. Magnetic could be very handy. Multicast. Increase the speed of the whirlwind by an additional 48%. Yeah. So whirlwind is now level 2. That's going to help keep things off us. We can keep backing up and smacking this guy. I wish we moved just a little bit faster, because he's starting to do area denial. We are causing big damage on him when we hit him, though. There we go. First boss is down. Ooh, god. We need to keep away from all of these. Magnetic will mean I don't need to run quite as close to grab resources. expansive means we'll do more damage. I want something to make us move faster. Let's go for magnetic. I want to swing round to those lords that are doing that massive bombing stuff. Ooh, hello. That's a big thing. I think from this, we're not going to do body slam. Let's go for lightning bolts. We are doing damage to these guys. Increase the damage of suction bomb. Creates 4 fiery orbs around us. Let's go for fire shield. And I think all of your attacks have a 20% chance of applying Doom. Doom is good. We've already got something that's working with Doom. Oh, there's so many modifiers. Wow, this game is expansive. So we can afford one more active skill, and then I think it's just going to be modifiers on it. Let's go for Thunder Strike. Stunning enemies, I think, is going to be kind of vital. Get all that experience in there. We'll go for multicast, so there's a chance that we're going to be able to trigger our skills more than once. Improve Whirlwind's damage. Let's go expansive. Make everything bigger. Cool, I managed to finally get that crystal. So we can replace these choices with passive boosts. If we get one of these, is it going to replace our active skill? I think it would. So let's replace them. Critical strikes have a 100% chance of applying wound. That's great. Given we're already applying causing a critical chance when something's at full health, exposed weakness just makes sense. Let's make lightning bolt faster. No, we'll go for more magnetic. Increase the damage modifier of all skills of type area by 40%. Yep, that's going to affect Whirlwind, Suction Bomb, and Thunder Strike. So they've all gone up in a level. Man, the magnetic thing has just pulled in so many modifiers. So that crystal we got from the boss is actually one of the red crystals that I had as a resource. I don't want to swap any of these. Let's replace with passive. We'll go for the area modifier of Bomb Barrage. And we'll improve the damage of bombs. Yeah, we just cleared a whole area. Damage increase for everything. Ooh, multicast. Right, increasing the multicast chance of Thunder Strike by 60%. It's pretty good, but damage of all our area skills up by 40% I think is slightly better just because we've got so many of them. So you can see the gameplay loop that we have. The power-ups come thick and fast at this this level. We don't want any of those. Let's replace them, and we'll go for cast frequency. Get in and get another power up. More armor, I think. Nothing's really hit us yet, but I don't know if that's because it's not hit us or because we've been good at keeping on top of stuff. Let's boost Whirlwind. Titan's Cleaver sounds super fun, but we're going to keep with our current bits. A lot more magnetism. Agile. Movement speed. Yeah, there we go. Now things are starting to go our way. Improve the damage of lightning bolt. Critical damage, actually. What was that critical damage chance? I mean, it's still going to affect our secondary hits and things. Multicast of physical skills up by 48%. That's going to affect Whirlwind, Suction Bomb, Shadow Spike. It's going to affect all of them. Okay, that guy is down. Just grab all the resources from around the edge, come back through the middle. It's going to start getting super busy. Let's replace these. Damage increase of area skills by 40%. Sure. So we've got one Lord of the Void that's been eliminated. We need to summon another one in 48 monsters time. Increase critical damage modifier by 24%. That's going to be big. I'm all about the alpha strikes in games like this. Critical strikes have 50% chance of applying bleed, seeing as we're always critically. I feel like this build is really going to be working for us. Oh, we do not want to be right next to him. I might have to dash out the way. Let's go for Agile. And increase your damage modifier by flat 15%. Yeah. There are spiders that are slowing us down. Let's keep moving around. Okay, Thunderstrike damage up. Or more doom with Fateful Strikes. Let's get some doom in. Oh wow, we obliterated him. So that's given us a blue crystal instead. Let's swap this over. Go for more armor. And every time you apply a stack of doom, there's a 50% chance of applying dazed. Okay, back to the next gameplay loop. We need another 600-ish monsters to summon the next Lord. Let's make things cast a bit faster. The mobs are really starting to get a solid bit of health. We haven't taken any damage yet. But I do want to be grabbing resources as we go. Yeah, it is actually marking those green bits. That's for getting health. Kind of like healing rocks that you can mine. Okay, we're sticking with the passives. Damage increase in missiles. That's going to be Shadows, Bomb Barrage, Lightning Bolt, and Fire Shield. Our leveling is definitely slowing down. Another 250 mobs will bring us the next boss. That last boss was pretty damn powerful. Let's go for multicast. chance of getting more than one bomb barrage or whirlwind off. I mean, you can see how often we're swinging around with whirlwind when we get that multicast. And now we're dodging projectiles from these guys as well. It is definitely getting harder to stay alive. Jeez, we've only been alive 8 minutes in the actual game. Let's go for some more magnetism. Try and pull things in from a bit further away. It's going to help make sure we don't miss any experience. Ooh, out of that area of effect. So the new guy has appeared. It is Catius of the Prophetess. Oh, sorry, Catius the Prophetess. Yeah, let's go for Fateful Strikes. Get more doom going on them. Well, we can hammer her health down quite well. As long as we're not in the middle with her. I'm surprised she went down as quickly as she did. We've only managed to get 72 copper. Let's give ourselves 45 health. We actually took a little bit of damage in there. So we're going to have to start watching out for our health. Let's get some more armor. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of like logarithmic scaling when it comes to mob health, mob damage and all that. So we can't just keep stacking armor forever and hoping it's going to be effective. Just keeping on with the passives, let's go for magnetism. It might be the wolves. If the wolves are able to attack us faster, we might have to be trying to keep away from mobs now. Let's get some more copper over here. So the further in we get... Oh geez, don't dodge out of there. Let's go for that. We are stuck in webs. I think this is bad. We've got 7 seconds of slow. There's a little modifier just above our health bar. Yeah, getting stuck on so many webs, really not good for our health. I'd love to have something to heal up. Let's go for Merciless. Make our alpha strikes even bigger. The Avatar of Fire has appeared. I do not want to be in his flamethrower. Ow. Dude. He just toasted us. Wow. Okay. And that is the gameplay loop. So, we got one red crystal, one blue crystal, one yellow crystal. Let's head back to the menu. Survive for 10 minutes. Corrupted Soulstones, Vile Soulstones, and Wicked Soulstones. Now, in the character itself, in order to unlock this, I think we're going to need to reach a higher prestige level. And leveling up should make a difference to our character. Yeah, reach prestige level 10 with the Barbarian. We have 1 topaz, 108 copper. So I believe we'll be able to make some things once we get more information. Once we get a higher level and more things unlocked. But we have unlocked, or we can unlock the Pyromancer for 5,000 minor soul stones. I'll go ahead and do that. I really love the aesthetic of this. And also we'll pop into the skill tree. Let's improve movement speed a couple of times because we just kind of need that. And we can improve our currency rating or pickup range. Pickup range is a start. Bit of health. Bit of damage. Critical damage chance, critical damage additional. Recover 2 health every time you level up. That's a smart one for... we can't quite afford it. Health received from health crit. Wow, that's an expensive one. Let's put a little bit of armor in. Armor and block power, I assume it different. That's good to know. That is good to know. Well, I think we've spent pretty much all we can for this. So my general opinions on the game. Firstly, I love the aesthetic that they've gone for. This low poly, really, really appealing to me. I absolutely dig it. Secondly, the character progression so you can get further in. That is a big jump away from other Survivors style games that I've seen. The gameplay is smooth, the character moves responsively, it's very intuitive. I didn't do any reading on regards to like keybinds or anything like that before going into the game. So this is a blind play and I've already made quite a good amount of progress and it looks like there's a lot more to do. And for me, that's really, really important as a player. Feeling like what you're doing in a roguelite situation where you're gradually unlocking more things, improving your characters and stuff, any progress feels worthwhile. So having a lot of progress available and being able to do a little bit at a time means you're always feeling like the games are fun and it makes the whole gameplay loop a lot better. I'm fine with ultra hardcore one-shot, gotta do it in one go things, but they're not what I enjoy playing all the time. This kind of thing, I could drop into it on my lunch break. We've been going for almost half an hour, so 25 minutes of gameplay. And if I went through the menus faster, that would be faster as well. So it's easy to pick up, it's easy to make progress, and there's a lot of stuff to progress through. So I'm really interested to see where this goes. As I mentioned, this video is going to be coming out when the embargo is lifted, which should be on the 4th of November. And the game itself will be entering early access on the 7th. So do keep your eyes peeled for it and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see more of this? I could do faster runs where I don't commentate quite as much on things, or I could do another more in-depth view of the Pyromancer. Have a think, let me know, and yeah, this is a hell of a lot of fun. Soulstone Survivors. If you do want to pick it up, there's going to be a link so you can wishlist it on Steam or get in on the early access, depending on when you watch this video yourself. If you have enjoyed this, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when, well, if we do any more episodes, when they go live in the future. Otherwise, have a very good day, everyone, and see you again soon.